And if you're wondering why all the kids are gathered in one area, it's because they're going to do a gift giving. McDonald's charity donated 20,000 toys to Bong and his team to give away for various projects. Good morning everyone, MMDA back on the road. If you notice that guy is not wearing a shirt, the reason is they all ran out to their trucks to avoid tickets for illegal parking. Although one of the problems they often have with trucks is they will say, I don't have a license, I'm just a helper. And then once a tow truck comes in, that's the time they usually give their license. This rider was flagged down for a no shoes, no crash helmet. The plate obviously can't be read either, and according to the enforcer, the rider can't show a driver's license. So typically that means impound the motorcycle. Of course, it's not just the road that's obstructed, it's also the sidewalk. I just don't know how you're meant to read that. And when you see tires like this, they're almost slick. Is that the kind of thing you want on the road, on a truck? Every time the team go here, this vehicle's parked on the sidewalk. According to commenters, it's owned by Boy Vulcanizing. That's what they called him. A driver did hand over a license, so it would just be a ticket and then move the vehicle. Right now they're trying to roll away all their stuff to avoid confiscation. You'll see some trucks are even double parked. I saw this motorcycle sitting here in the road. Obviously there's no license plate attached. I asked the enforcer what happened with this. She said the driver was flagged down for riding without crash helmet. When they asked him for an OR, CR, license, anything, he said, no, I don't have. And then he just left the bike. So I don't know. You would really wonder, could it be a stolen motorcycle? Because if you look at the compartment area where the key is meant to go, you can see it's already been broken. Anyway, it's going on the tow truck now. And if he really owns it, he'll have to show the proper paperwork at the impound. You'll see one of the tow trucks coming now. It's pulling a little truck behind it. They just flagged down this motorcycle. Lady on the back, no crash helmet. Looks like they've got a 50 kilo sack of rice also. That's a nice bike, but where's the helmet? And there's the license. They'll issue a ticket and then send him on his way. He's meant to push the bike until he gets a helmet. It's non-stop, literally non-stop. Every few seconds they're flagging down another motorcycle without a crash helmet.
As you could see, they're flashing the road. We've been operating on this one, and every time that we pull out the trucks, we see all the dirt, all the garbage on the road that's left behind. And aside from that, there are a lot of dog feces all over the place. It's so stinky in this place. So we still have a dengue outbreak that we need to look out for, and that's why we're cleaning this up for the benefit of the community in this area.
And if you're wondering why all the kids are gathered in one area, it's because they're going to do a gift giving. McDonald's charity donated 20,000 toys to Bong and his team. Sorry. And right now the SCOG team are dismantling this car wash from the sidewalk. You might remember they dismantled one the last time they were here. It's coin operated, so of course you just park here, block the road, and then there you go. Amazingly, they even installed solar powered LED lights so that you can even use it at night. Of course you can't do this kind of thing without the blessing of the barangay, so that does give you some idea of the problems in this area. The problem is this is a major trucking route with trucks going in and out of the port, and then people are going to park here in the road, obstructing the road, and pay to have their car washed, or their motorcycle, or their tricycle. It's just incredible. I understand they want to earn money, but it's really going to have a big effect on the economy when all the trucks are delayed. And I don't think it's a coincidence that there's a CCTV camera pointing directly at this car wash, just like the previous one. Do you think they have permission from Meralco to put that on their post, or was it installed by the barangay? who knows. The other thing to mention with these kind of car washes is look what happens to the road. It ends up sitting in water for a long time. That breeds mosquitoes, it damages the surface of the road. This causes problems for the whole community basically. And who's going to have to clean that up? Who's going to have to repair the road? The government. And that's money that could have been used elsewhere in programs to help people, like the Gadget project, which is something I want to cover again later today. It looks like the SCOG team are going to confiscate the hardware, so at least that would delay them from being able to put one back here again. And it's not just the solar lights, there's even this one wired into AC. Who's actually paying for all this electricity, for all of the water? I have no idea, but I know that a lot of people are tired of paying extra on their Meralco bill, on their water bill for the losses because of jumpers and other things. I'm not saying this is a jumper, maybe they connected it to a legal source, but you just don't know, right? Because it's impossible. How can you trace those wires back? They're all different colors, they're running along multiple streets and up different poles. I think only Meralco could really assess that. I don't know if you can see on camera, but there's smoke coming from those wires and it's sparking every now and then. I just saw this police officer pushing this man in a wheelchair. Actually, what first caught my attention is the dog. It's a really nice dog. Not too fat, not too skinny, although I'm not a vet, so someone might correct me. Maybe I'm imagining it, but it seems like every time we go here, this building gets bigger and bigger. Maybe I just didn't notice it before. See all the children running? They're happy, they're so happy. I love this, so happy, everyone's smiling. That's why sometimes it frustrates me when people say, oh, they're just showing off. Why? Because they work so hard for 6 years straight? Because they go the extra mile, they make arrangements with firefighters to clean the floors, that they make arrangements to get these free toys to give to children, that they take the time to talk to people and explain things and to hear their side. People complain, oh, you're wasting your time talking to people. How will you understand the common person if you do not talk to the common person? If you just stay in your office and make rules, make regulations, you will never get to the root. That's the truth.